Good morning, students. Chapter 16 Means of Transport. Actually, we use means of transport to move from one location to another. There are three main types of transport. One is land transport, second one is water transport, and air transport. Last class, we have completed land transport. Land transport includes roadways and railways. India has one of the largest networks of roads in the world. India has the largest railway network in Asia. So today we will we will learn water transport and air transport. Let us see water transport. Let us see what is water transport. Water transport is the mode of transport by a watercraft over a body of water, such as sea, ocean, lake, canal, or river. So, what is transport? Water transport means of transportation that moves on water. So, boats and steamers are used as means of transport on rivers. In the sea, ships are used. So, in the river, only boats and steamers. Boats and steamers. We used as means of transport only on rivers. In the sea, ships are used. So, what is the purpose of what is the use of ship? They carry people and goods from one port to another. So, they used to carry people as well as and goods also. So, there are 11 major ports in India. So, underline this line. There are 11 major ports in India. So, these ports are connected to each other. So, each and every ports are interconnected to each other. So, interconnected. Okay. So, Jawaharlal Nehru Port is Mumbai. It's the largest port in India. So, underline this one. Underline this line. Jawaharlal Nehru Port in Mumbai is the largest port in India. So, we can ask question here. Dash is the largest port in India. Dash is the largest port in India. Jawaharlal Nehru Port in Mumbai is the largest port in India. Actually, Jawaharlal Nehru Port is the largest port. Where it is there? Jawaharlal Nehru Port. It is in Mumbai. Water transport is cheaper than rail and road transport. As you know very well, water transport is slow as compared to land and air travel. So to compare air and land travel, water is very slow. So that's why people are not prefer to go on by water transport. So water transport is cheaper than rail and road transport. Heavy quantities of goods are carried from one country to another from ports. So heavy quantities of so lot of heavy quantities are coming from carried from one country to another from ports only through ports. Okay, so people use water travel for short distances because it is very slow. Water transport is slow as compared to land and air travel. So people use water travel for short distances while transporting huge quantities of goods to faraway places. Such as water transport, mainly they are using short distance here also. So in North Guwahati, ferry we are using. Going to city, we are using ferry, isn't it? For short distances. While transporting huge quantities of goods to faraway places such as boat, ship, yacht, submarine, we are using. So, water transport is the mode of transport by a watercraft over a body of water such as sea, ocean, lake, canal, or river. There are 11 major ports in India. Jawaharlal Nehru Port is the largest port in India. So, water transport is cheaper than rail and road transport. Heavy quantities of goods are carried from one country to another from ports. Next, air transport. What is air transport? It means of transportation that moves on air. So, aeroplanes are the fastest and most expensive means of transport. So, air transport can move people and goods to different places very quickly. However, it is expensive as compared to land water transport. So, air transport is especially very much useful in times of difficulty or national calamities. Here, difficulty or national calamities like floods, earthquakes, cyclones, war, accidents, etc. They can be used to drop medicines from the flight. They are used to drop medicines, packets of food in the affected area. Even helicopters are used where aeroplanes cannot land because if airplane can need airport or runway, but helicopter does not need any airport or runway. That is very easy. Okay. In India, the air transport started in 1911. Underline this line. In India, the air transport started in 1911. Now, India has over 100 international and domestic airports. So, this one also you have to underline. India has over 100 international and domestic airports. You know the difference, international and domestic airports. International means if you want to go to foreign country like China, US, UK, okay. So you have to use the international airports. Domestic airports, domestic within India. So India is our country. So within our India, you can use the domestic airports. Okay, even domestic flight also will be there, international flight. So several domestic and international airlines fly in India. So in our India, so lot of domestic and international airlines are there. Earlier, Indian Airlines used to serve domestically, and Air India was the international airline of India. Indian Airlines only used domestic means within India. Air India for only purpose international airline. Now the Indian Airlines has merged. Now these two all merged means joined together. Merged with Air India, which caters to domestic as well as foreign. So it may domestic as well as Indian Airlines also, international also. So today many private airlines like private airlines, nowadays all kids are knowing about airlines like Jet Airways, Kingfisher, SpiceJet, Indigo, Go Air, etc. So all these private airlines provide air service in India. Major international airports in India are Indira Gandhi International Airport of Delhi, Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport of Mumbai, Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport of Kolkata, Chennai International Airport of Chennai, Rajiv Gandhi Airport of Hyderabad, Cochin International Airport of Kochi, Trivandrum International Airport of Thiruvananthapuram, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport of Ahmedabad. So international airports in India are important cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kochi, Trivandrum, Ahmedabad. All these places, international airports are there. Is it clear, students? Travel and tourism. India is a tourist paradise. Our country has different kinds of tourist places. Yes, you know very well tourist places. So because of this corona pandemic situation, we can't move one place to another. Otherwise, during summer vacation, winter vacation, we will go some tourist places. So our country has different kinds of tourist places, which includes historical places, beaches, pilgrim centers, mountain resorts, etc. Tourism earns good foreign exchange and provides employment to thousands of people. It also promotes national integration and adds national economy. This tourism also, so means of transportation, okay, it also promotes, means here it means means of because of means of transportation, Also promotes national integration and adds national economy. Underline this line. Because of transportation, people from one country to another, they will come for, they will visit for short duration as a tourist. Even visa also, tourist visa also is there, international tourist visa. Okay, even we are also moving one state to other state to see the historical places, pilgrims, okay, beaches. So tourism promotes international, no, means of transportation promote national integration and adds a national economy. So today we have completed this lesson means of transport. Three main types of transport: land transport, water transport and air transports. Let us discuss the assignment part. Filling the blanks. Dash is the largest port in India. Second one, in India, the air transport started in Dash. Third one, Dash is the fastest means of transport. Fourth one, Dash promote national integration. Fifth one, there are Dash major ports in India. Students, you have to find out the answer for this. Filling the blanks, complete your work and send it to my WhatsApp number. So that's all for today class. I hope you all understood. Thank you. Have a nice day.